Dear students, today we are going to discuss about how to set the password for a router. So before we are going to set the password for router, I am going to design a simple LAN connection with 4 computers, 2 switches and 1 router. So already we have discussed many videos how to create a LAN connection and how to set that IP address, how to connect each PC. Everything we have already covered in the previous video. Before directly we are going to set that the password for the router, just I am going to create a simple LAN connection. From that we can do that the same process. Just I am going to use copper straight line through cable to connect all 4 PCs. As you know how to connect PC with switches as well as how to connect switches with routers, right? Just you can right click on that each component and you have to select a respective the port name for each either switch or router or PC. Now when you see this diagram, here computer to switch the connection in green color, switch to router the connection is not yet configured. The reason is we have to set that IP address for all the PC and we have to configure the router IP address to each PC. Now I am going to give 2 different types of IP address. One is class A IP address, that is 10.1.1, 1.2, and for the router IP address we have to set 2 IP address, it's a 10.1.3, and the second LAN connection I have used class C IP address, it's 192.168.1.1, 2 and 3. Just I am going to give that the exercise title as how to set the password for router, right? Okay. Now I am going to set that IP address for all 4 PC. Just you click on that computer and go to desktop and select IP configuration. Just you type the IP address whatever we have written in the screen, right? 10.1.1. It's belongs to class A IP address. So the subnet mask is 255.0.0 and default gateway address is 10.1.3. We have to give the default gateway address for all 4 PC. It's related to either a LAN connection 1 or 2, right? So this is the second IP address I am going to set for PC3. And the same default gateway address whatever we are going to use for the router, right? The IP address it will be different. The default gateway address the same for both PC, right? For the PC4 it's 192.168.1.1. It belongs to class C IP and the default gateway address is 192.168.1.3. So this is the important the address we have to set for when we connect 2 different LAN connections, right? For PC5 it's 192.168.1.2 and the subnet mask is 255.255.255.0 and the router IP address, right? Now I am going to set that IP address for the router. Just to go to config and select gigabit ethernet 0/0/0, right? So here IPv4 address is it's a 10.1.3 and just you click on the subnet mask you will get that the value automatically and you have to click the port status should be on, right? So whatever the command you are using, whenever you type that command in the text box that is equivalent iOS commands, it will be executed parallelly, right? Okay, we have set that the IP address for router with the help of gigabit ethernet 1 and 2, right? So for LAN connection 1 and LAN connection 2. just before enabling that the warning color of orange, just I am going to change the name of each PC, computer 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will take a few seconds to configure in background, right? So configure the process in background. Now it's all the configuration, it becomes finalized, and we have set the IP address for all PC. Now I am going to give the message from computer 1 to 2, it's a successful. Just I try to give that message from computer 1 to 3, now it becomes failed. So because as I said, it takes few minutes time to configure in background. The connection was established in short while. So when we complete that process, when we try to give that message, sometimes keep on you will get that the failed message. Okay. Now it becomes a successful. Just I am going to view that the message in the simulation window. So the computer pass the message to that switch. Computer 1 pass the message to switch 0 and it goes to router 0 and come back to switch 1. So all the times and the device, it will be shown in the simulation window, right? Now the acknowledgement, it sent back from computer 3 to switch 1 and it reaches to router 0. It comes to LAN connection 1, that is switch 0, and finally it reaches to computer 1. So this is the simplest way we can create that LAN connection. Just I can stop the process. Now we are going to set the password for router. Just you click on the router, go to CLI, and now you have to type few commands. It's very simple and very easy to set that password for the router. Just you make it as to exit from that root menu, just you type exit and you will come back to that router, right? Just you type en, it's an enable command, and config t, it's a conf space t, that's it's a configuration. The next command is enable password sudo at 1234. Just I am giving some password for the router, right? Just you type exit. Now you have to view that the password. So how that password is running in my router, right? So running -config. Just now you see that whatever the password we have entered, that password, enable password, it's simply visible to everyone. So the password, it's for the security reason we are using that password. So if the password is not in the form of encrypted mode, so here they mentioned that no service password, it's encryption, right? Now I want to change the password into that secret mode, right? Just you have to repeat the same command. Here we have to change the small command is enable secret. So instead of enable password, we have to give enable secret sudo at 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Now you type exit, and now you can check that the password whether it is encrypted or not. Show running -config. Yes, now it's see how the password is encrypted. So the first line, it's a secret password is encrypted, and whatever the password we have given already, that password is visible to everyone. So this is the way we can give that password to the router. I hope this video is helpful to you all. Thank you and thanks for watching.